Hey there, I'm Akita and I'm going to tell you about Canva's custom mockup template, which I think that you're really going to love because if you're like me, you probably have these situations where you need a mockup for a printable, for a product, something like that, a flyer, a brochure, and you go looking through Canva. And for whatever reason, you cannot find the mock-up that you want. Like nothing is suiting, you don't like a thing, you can't find what you need, right? So there's a feature in Canva called the custom mock-up template that will basically take almost any photo and make it into a frame that you can then put your digital product, your printable, whatever in. Okay, so let me give you an example. So here is a little image of a boy holding a sheet of paper. Now, to go ahead and follow this whole procedure, by the way, you do need to have Canva Pro to do this. Okay, so you click on the image itself, and then over here where it says apps on the left-hand side, you just click that, and a little window pops up. And in the search bar, just go ahead and type in Mockups or Mockup. And you're looking for just the little icon, the blue one with the two hands kind of touching each other that says Mockups, or holding the notebook that says Mockups. When you click on that, you're going to see below all these different options for mockups, but at the very, very top, you're going to see create a mockup template, and that's what you want to do. So you make certain that the photo that you want to make into a custom mockup template is clicked, and then you just go ahead and click the actual space that says create a mockup template. That little king and the little crown symbol means that it is a pro feature. But I've been playing around with it and it's actually come in handy considerably. Now over here, what you're going to see is 4 options. So Canva is essentially trying to figure out, okay, what do you want the frame to be? So we all know what Canva frames look like, just it's kind of the landscape with the sky above it. And so in this case, you can see that the first square looks pretty good. It's usually like a 4 square grid. This one right here below it thinks that the boy's hair needs to be the frame, and then we have the background option, and then we have one here for the paper, but it's kind of cut off. So let's go with the first one. Make sure that is clicked, your actual image of choice, the frame of choice that you want to go with, and then click the purple button that says confirm. If you didn't like it, you can just go ahead and click cancel, but that is okay too. So it doesn't take too long, but what it's going to do is change this into a frame. So the paper that was there, this entire photo is now a custom mockup template. To test it out, you go over here to the left again, and you're going to go ahead and find, in my case, I'm just going to go to uploads, I think. And I should have a horizontal, like a landscape type item that I can work with. Here we go. We'll use this for a little escape room that I'm working on for one of my challenges. Okay, so I clicked on the image from the uploads folder, and it's kind of just here hovering over the photo that is now the custom mockup template. So I'm going to hover it over the spot that sort of shows the frame. And then it's going to swirl, and then voila. Now, as you can see, it does not look that great because the top of this is cut off of the image, okay? So here's what you do if that happens. You click on the photo again, or rather double click it, excuse me. You double click it, and then like this little editing option box pops up where you can either fill up the frame, you can fit it to the frame, do a little smart cropping, which I tend not to mess around with. I'd like to do it kind of manually and kind of go from there. Okay, so in this case, for the most part, all you're going to want to do is just sort of drag it so that at least in this case, the top portion shows. Now, there are some instances where the pixels of the frame, once you do the custom mockup template, don't always fit the image that you want to actually put in it, which is why I sort of like this kind of style here with the young boy or whoever the photo shows. In my particular use case, I like it kind of when the bottom half is sort of cut off. It's more forgiving when you're doing the actual mock-up itself. But you don't always have to do that. There are other options too. I'll show you another one in just a second. But as you can see over here in this edit frame, I went ahead and I pulled the image down that I actually put into the custom template. And then I'm going to hit the purple apply changes button. And as you can see, that looks much, much better, much, much more professional. And then maybe you would add some sort of copy up here at the top or to the side or something like that, but it looks great. So that is basically how you use the actual tool of a custom mockup template. Play around with it. There's like another one here that I might, go ahead and give you a shot. Let me just show you this real quick. So click this. This one I generated in Sora, if I'm not mistaken. This is an AI generated image, but it works the same. It works with regular photos and with AI generated photos too. So click this, go over to apps. The mockup one should still be there. Yep, there it is. I'm going to click create a mockup template, let it do its thing. And it's going to give me those 4 options, that 2x2 grid that has 4 squares in it, because it's going to be thinking, okay, so what does she want? What does the user want? What should I put the frame to? And we have some options here. And once again, this first one looks to be about the best. So I'm going to click on that, confirm. And it'll take a minute or two or forever. So this is looking good as well. All right, so to show you again, I'm going to use the exact same image that I used with the previous one with the little boy with the yellow background. Let me go to uploads, and I will just go ahead and grab this again from upload. Just click it once, and then I'm going to hover it over that little Canva frame, and it's going to do its thing. And so voila, looking pretty good. So that's basically it. I mean, play around with it, get some images, see what you want to do. But, you know, if you're someone who is trying to do a mock-up and you're just like, I don't want the same old, I want to show something different. I want to show someone holding a brochure. I want to do this, that, or the other. You have now a viable option. As long as you have Canva Pro and a little bit of imagination, you can make this work for yourself. All right. Enjoy. Bye-bye.